Hi guys, so today we're going to try out the new Spellbinders APG for December of 2021, the club kit for the APG, the Amazing Paper Grace die set. So Spellbinders did send these items free of charge for my review, and of course all opinions are my own. Any links on the description box would be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items to those links. So we already did kind of an unboxing of this when I did the card kit, and I showed you guys the large die of the month, the clear stamp, along with the coordinating dies for that one. I do want to mention, you might have checked out some of the glimmer, and the small die is so cute this month. Oh my gosh, you guys. So I know a lot of people went for the whole package because or the total package, because, I mean, everything is just amazing. So I'll show you guys that when mine comes in, because that's the club that I subscribe to separately. But this is the Enchanting pocket card tag and envelope, and it just has a lot going on. And I already had some questions, people asking if these pieces cut, and no, they're just scoring lines. I don't know if you can see, they're not super sharp, or, well, these aren't sharp, but you know what I mean. It's not a cutting edge. So what we have is this outer piece, and I will measure it so you'll know. It's about 8 inches tall or long, and at the widest part here it is almost 5 inches wide here. So it's a really nice size die. It'll make a nice size pocket, or library pocket, or tag, or envelope, whatever it is you want to do with this. There's so many ways to use this, and that's why it comes with all these little separate pieces that'll help you fold. This one actually goes to this one, and if you can see, it's a little bit smaller. And then we have these two that I believe are the same size. Yeah, so if you want to run it through all at once, knowing that you want to score both of these things, you would just tape it down and run them through, and then you have all your score marks. Or maybe you just want to score down here and make a library like pocket tag, or pocket, should I say, or a full-on envelope. Then you'd want both score lines, right? So we'll talk about that in just a minute. I mean, there's just so much to do with this. We have this little guy. It's like a little insert. You can write your sentiment on this. You can, your note, whatever it is, or you can just use it again to just leave it nice and tall like this, just plain. You can pop in some decoration to it. Of course, it could be this as a background, and then this one with the inlay as a topper on that. You can use this just on this guy, on the pocket tag, if you want to decorate it on top. I mean, there's just so much. I mean, look at this little guy. This guy, again, can also decorate the outside of this on that back side if you want to. You can put it on here. You can, I mean, just wherever it is that you want to pop this little rectangular design with that beautiful inlay. So these are inlays. It doesn't have an edge on the outside. These are all inlays. And this guy, too. And this guy, it could fit here, too, actually. Look at that. Perfectly. But it has that curve. So really, it's meant to go on this piece, So let's say once it's cut out, you have this guy that leaves like a little decoration there. But again, it also nestles into this top part that would be really nice on either one of those. Again, this guy has the smaller little guy here, so you can fold it so it makes like a little note card that's going to tuck inside of here, or you can just leave it straight again, like we mentioned earlier. Just a lot. And then the flowers. And so these flowers, I don't know if you can see, they have a little hole in the center, but that hole doesn't cut. So if you like Becca Feakin's Cinch and Go flowers, you have this little die that you can use to make yourself a little hole if you want after you cut it, or I don't know if they fit at the same time. Let me see. No, yeah, I would definitely use it afterwards. So run those through, and then if you want that little Cinch and Go feature, you can put these and then cut it. This is actually, I think, meant to be a closure in a way, because we have this other little donut like washer. So you can make a little hole. You can put your little brad through that if you want to make like the kind of closure where you do like the figure 8. That would be really cute, so you have something like that. Or just to reinforce the whole, whatever it is that you want to do with those. And then, of course, we have these little sprigs, and I love that there's one for either side, so you can always make it look lovely, decorate it like that, so that they will kind of fall in place, or however you want to use it. So just really, really pretty. So, all right, what I'm going to do is grab some paper. I don't know if I'm going to actually finish a project. What I want to do is just create some different pockets, because this is the kind of thing I would love to put in my traveler's notebooks or journals or mini albums. So you just have little pockets that you can just add on, and put your little journaling spot in there, some pictures, memorabilia, whatever it is you want to pop in there. So I'm just going to grab different papers, and we'll just try them out in different ways. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so I just brought out some different colors of paper that I thought were kind of a pretty palette here, and so we're just going to do a few different things. I do want to make, I think, this one, a pocket, like a library pocket type thing, so we can put it this way. And then I just need one of these because I only want it to fold here. I don't need the top one. I want that to be straight. But we'll also make another one with that ability to make it into an envelope, just so you can see what that looks like. And we'll talk about measurements and all that. So this here, and I was just thinking if I wanted to do the red pocket and a white insert, or white with the red. Anyway, so I'm gonna run that through. I'll get that through my machine. And to go along with that, I want like a little insert. And on this insert, I'm just gonna leave it delicate just the way it is, with the cutout. And you know what? Maybe we'll do a cutout on this one too. Why not? I'm gonna run these at the same time. Now, if you don't want to do that, you can wait, run it through, and then see exactly where you want to place this. But I think that's a good placement right there. So I'm gonna tape that down and do it all at once, which is always nice. Make sure we have that tape there. Okay, and then this guy, I am gonna do the little scroll work. Why not? Even though you can just leave a tag just like that, it doesn't have to have anything. With this piece tucked in there. Again, just tape down so it doesn't move. Right there. And I'll be right back with those two pieces. And then we'll go from there. Okay. Oh, lovely. Now again, we could have used the scoring piece there to have a little note card that folds over. But for now, I just want it to be like a little insert like this. We have this guy. So pretty. And of course, we are going to turn this over and then fold it up. So however you would like to do that. Again, on that score line, really easy to use. I think I'm going to do with this one, I'll decorate it up a little. And then the other ones we'll just, try out to make a little envelope, another library pocket. Look how pretty. I got one little piece there. And this little guy will go right down in there. So now we see the burgundy coming through here, and then the beigey color coming through this one. So pretty. So cute. So the size of this guy, let me see. Super easy. I ran them through at the same time. Let's see, 5 1/4-ish by 4. Perfect for, if you had a standard A2 size card. Let's say you want to put this on top of, you have a nice matte layer, you can add that on there. It takes up the whole thing. You want to put it sideways if you want it to hang off the side. 5 by 7 card, of course. How cute. Or again, journals, notebooks, which is what I will use mine for. Let me clean up a little bit and then we'll try out another one. But actually, I guess, why am I waiting for this? I'll go ahead and glue this down. And another thing I like to do sometimes, like you see, I'm going to glue this straight down this way, but if you want, you can also wrap it around the edge and glue it to the back. Just depending on the look that you want or how you plan to use it. Sometimes when those edges are in the back, it just makes it easier to take your tag in and out, but this tag is designed perfectly so that it doesn't even bother with that, so really nice. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm not sure if I cleaned up as much as I like, but alright. We're going to put some flowers on, I think, this guy in a minute, but for now, I'm going to cut another one just plain like this, craft cardstock, and let me think. I think, well, again, we can mix and match and play with this, however, I'm going to leave this just the way it was from the last time. And if you want to make that inlay, put that in there. You can put the inlay on like the note card. You can, of course, double up your note card so that you have the inlay and another one behind it. However it is that you want to use it. For this one, I am going to make it an envelope like we talked about, so I'm going to put the other little score line here. And of course, tape that guy down. We don't want those to move at all. Again, if you're going to make little holes or these other things, you can definitely use those. Pop them in wherever it is that you need them. I'm not using those right now. this little guy. Okay, and then so I'm gonna run that through, and then I'm just gonna make a note card to go inside, again from this kind of beige paper that I have here. So I'll use that, plus this little guy. And this one is shorter, like I showed earlier, than the others. And again, where's my little... Just gonna trim this guy out. Make sure those don't move. And I'll run that through and I'll be right back. Okay, one of these guys. Just gonna carefully remove that. I did put a lot of tape, again, because I didn't want those to move, but you don't really have to put that much. You can put it just on the edge over here. Look at that. Oh my goodness. And then it easily scores. That is adorable. Little note card, maybe a little something, a little decoration if you want to put the little flowers. You don't have to even make the flowers dimensional if you just want to put like a little flower on there, you know, with little, these little guys. One going one way, one going the other way, or even just like that. And nice and flat, and that's a cute little decoration on that. What I was planning on this one is just keeping it simple so that what happens is when you open the envelope, you have that pretty inlay. But again, you can use, you know, the inlay on the top. This is going to be so much fun. I mean, there's just so many ways to play with this. Okay, so we have our little, these guys, tabs, and then that goes up like that. You guys, I just love the way it meets up just perfectly, of course. And then just, you have your score line. I'm just being gentle with that. And sorry about my neighbor's dog. And look at that. So when you open it, this is beautiful little scallop edge in there. Again, this little guy would be in there. You have this little note card. Of course, I guess you could do both, but then you might see, let's see how that would look. If you had that die cut, and it comes in, you're gonna just have two die cut areas, you know. You can see one through the other. So I would choose this one or die cut this one and not this one, you know. I mean, just so many ways to play with this. I am gonna do one more. I'm gonna glue this, of course, on the tabs. What I was mentioning earlier is that if you want to glue them behind like this, if you have it on a different project, you can do that too. You just have to score it a little bit on the outer side. Look at that. So I'll glue those. And then I'm going to do this one more time, but not with this. I just want to make like a library pocket for like a traveler's notebook or whatever. And if I have that, I'm going to not need this guy. This is so versatile. I was looking forward to showing you guys this guy. There's so much. Again, and more ornate, or if you want it more plain, you know, you can just do something like this and not have any decoration on that. Where's my little topper guy? Here we go. So, again, I'm going to place this now. You know, just depends when you want to use it. I'm going to go ahead and pop it in there right now. And since this one's a little bit different because it really nestles into this one, probably a little in a more nestled in fashion. As you can see how it's just in there. So this time I'm going to give it some space so it looks good. You know what I'm saying? So if I put it way up close, it's not going to line up here so well. So let's give it a little bit of room so it's still echoing that. And looks awesome. I'll take this one and this one. So again, I'm just going to tape that down. And you also want to show you that this little guy could go in here too, right? If you wanted to use that one. So I'm going to run this through and I will be right back. Okay. Again, I always do is I come back and I probably should just go ahead and remove the tape before, but you know, just want to show you guys how I do it a little carefully. Look at that. Okay, let's clean this out. And then we're just going to make our pocket. So, you know, this time, so again, whenever we go back with this, one side's going to be the side where the die cut in, and the other side's going to be where it was a little bit rougher. So if I turn this over and do my pocket this way, you know, it looks fine. But we have that little rougher, and that's kind of what I was saying. If you want to die cut it first or die cut it later, because what you could do is go ahead and turn it over, put your inlay after you've cut it, after you've cut the general shape, and then run it through so that this gets pushed in instead of being like the rougher side. Or you can fold this one, do it all at once, like I didn't fold it this way, so this is the side that the die pushed in, and then the pocket has a little bit of the rough side showing. Again, you can manipulate it different ways, whatever you feel most comfortable with. And so I'm just going to put some glue here and here, and I'll glue that down, and I'll be right back. I'm just waiting for the glue to dry a little bit. So this little guy can go in here. Again, I just sealed that, so maybe I shouldn't put it in quite yet, but so pretty. Then we have the little, just a library pocket. And then we have this one here that has the insert, and I'm going to do, I think, a little something for this one, and maybe this one or this one, we'll see. Okay, so I'm just going to cut out some flowers, and I picked out these colors because I like the way it combines or goes with the burgundy colors there. So I'm going to cut out some of these guys, just quite a few since I might use them on the other projects, and then I'm going to cut out some of the flowers in this brown paper, okay? And I will be right back. Okay, so I have some pieces cut here, and maybe what I will do is decorate a little note card on the inside. Yeah, so I'll keep this one flat so we can tuck it in. Again, I could decorate this, put this on the outside too of the little envelope, but I'm just, or both places, that's nice too. Just gonna give it enough room to put this little guy. Okay, something like that. I usually don't always stick every leaf down, but since it's going to be going in and out of the envelope, I feel like I need to do that. And maybe a little more this way since... Okay, and then this one I'm just going to keep flat. So I'll put glue on every petal and then just pop it on there. Okay, pretty little note card there. It'll go right in here. So cute. And then these guys, I'm just going to, for this one, do the same kind of thing over here. I'm not pushing that down quite yet. This one. Just kind of eyeballing where the center is a little bit. Up there. This glue dries clear, so I'm not too worried about that. And then I'll just kind of mess with this a little bit. Where is my other tool? Okay. So of course I can switch this out for other things, but I'm just gonna use what's on here right now. But I do have other ball tools and things. I'm just gonna keep this one simple. We'll pop this on here. Just gonna hold it down for a second, and then do the same thing with this other one. I need a longer area. This is just simply curling them back, just to give them some movement. And then if I wanted to put like a little gem on top of that, I could definitely do that. I'll offset them. Then maybe pop a little pearl, a little rhinestone right in the center there. Look at that. And then this one, I'll do the same kind of thing. Maybe I'll get a ball tool for this one. It needs to be pretty small. You know, I'll just use the other side of this. And a little foam. And I'm just going to go around the back side and just kind of give it a squish on all of them, just to give them a little more function. My alarm went off to pick up one of my children, so I'm just going to do that. And then on this side, you can just push it back in like that. Okay? I'll do that to all three of these guys. And I can build up the flower before I put it on my project, so I can put a little glue. Again, offset the petals. And the last one, and just 2 layers looks really nice. I made 3 for this one. So I'm gonna let that set up a little bit before I start manipulating them more, but let's see where we're at here. Oh my gosh, how cute. Look at that. Oh my goodness, you guys. So I would pop that on there, and I was just thinking about if I want to use these little delicate guys or not. Oh yeah. I don't know. Should I go for that? Yeah, definitely. Look at that. And I'm going to put them here, just kind of a little bit different than I was doing before. I'll do the same thing with this other one and put it on this side, okay? I'll be right back. Okay, guys, then we can definitely play with this. Like I said, I was going to wait till it sets up a little bit more. Put a little glue on that and pop him right there. And then I'll pop a little something in the center of those. So just some fun ways. I mean, I can think of tons of uses for this set. Really pretty, again, from very decorative to, you know, a little more subdued, or, you know, you don't have to use any of the drop-ins and just have something that's more every day, I suppose. But there it is. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll have some pictures for you. I'll have the links in the description box. Again, this is for the December 2021 APG die set. It's a club membership, and whenever you are a member of any of the clubs that Spellbinders has there, you get 10% off every day on your website. Like whenever you go in to make any other purchases, the 10% off is already reflected once you're logged in. So really great. But I'll have the links there for you guys. And thank you so much, Spellbinders, for sending these items for review. This is beautiful. All right, I'll see you guys at the next one. Bye now.